Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight is some more Tekkit 2 Summit. Different tonight as I do actually have a very solid plan of what I intend to do. The plan for tonight is nuclear power, which is going to be fun because I don't really know how industrial craft 2 nuclear power works that well. So, yeah, I am much more familiar with, what's it called? It's big reactors is one I'm more familiar with. I love big reactors. Industrial crafts, nuclear stuff I am not the most familiar with at all. The reason I want to do this is because this useless thing keeps running out of power and solar panels seemingly aren't good enough to keep up at the moment. So that is priority number one. Priority number two is going to be getting coal into the current generator. That way I can keep machines running while I work on nuclear stuff. So I'm just going to transmute a couple stacks of coal and hope that's going to be good enough to last me for a bit. So stuff I need reactorized. I've got the dense copper plates from last time. I'm gonna need decent amount of tin, decent amount of refined iron. No, not what I'm after. I am after a nuclear reactor. So I need to make 3 reactor chambers, which takes 3 machine blocks. Have actually enough for 3 reactor chambers. Yep, advanced circuit. Gonna check, because I swear I made one of those ahead of time. If I didn't, they'll be easy enough to sort out, I think. I did create an advanced circuit already, and then I just need a generator, which is really easy. It's another machine block, an RE battery, and some furnace. But what I'm going to do instead is I am going to do it a slightly different way, and I'm going to make it using the other recipe, which is the one with the 3 refined iron and the iron furnace, because I believe it's technically going to work out cheaper that way. Okay, uranium is compressing nicely. Does mean I'll need a wee bit more copper. Which I will just go ahead and transmute. And I need to grab redstone, of course. Right, generator, iron furnace. I want to use that recipe, saves me some material. And now, generator, nuclear reactor. Right. So, from what I recall, I'm going to need coolant, which is going to be decently expensive tin rise, and I'm going to need some uranium cells, which is why I'm refining the uranium. Right. Welcome. I have looked at that recipe and got the right idea, right? Tin ingots. And a water bottle. Or a water cell. How do I make a water cell? Empty cell. A water bottle makes a water cell. Alright. Or it can just not, I guess. I don't know then. I'm sure sticking my nuclear fuel in a wooden box under the house is going to be safe. Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, yeah, I need industrial craft tin ingots, which we have a decent amount of. And I need water. What the fuck are you doing wrong? I'm going to restart my headset real quick because I'm getting that weird audio issue again.
Maybe you shouldn't be using a headset mic.
Right, hopefully that's better. It's not. That's annoying.
Let this be a lesson about headset microphones, dear chat.
Right. Okay, and I want a transformer. Copper, some planks, and some cables. I can definitely do that, I believe. Oh, that's got to be insulated bronze. Okay. I see. That's interesting.
Oh god. I'm watching two people argue about Andrew being canon to the games at the same time. At the same time as playing this, and it's just making me fucking miserable. Every single Andrew discussion becomes the most, like, the most obnoxious shit ever, incredibly fast.
Righty. Once that's done, I'll be able to make my medium voltage transformer too, which will probably be preferable to run through an MV transformer than a low voltage transformer rather than straight through the low voltage one, but I'm not too sure on that. Right, nuclear reactor IC2. Okay, now I make a lever and I just go down here, stick that on there, and okay. I think that's a working nuclear reactor now. I'm going to wait and see once the generator dies. If everything's still running. More power
OVDR
done,
Studios said that
I
Andrew is
guess.
ass. We win. Wait, can you even hear me? Kieran. Kieran, oh my god! Okay, hold on. Well, since he can't hear me, chat, can you hear me? Yeah, give me a sec. Chat can hear me. Wait, can you even hear me? Chat can hear both of us. Kieran, I'm gonna strangle you! I mean, that makes sense. But Jesus. Chat, hold on, I'm gonna let Kieran know of his misdeeds. Misdeeds. Hopefully that works.
Our quarry did hit bedrock at the end of last stream, so I'm going to go
Your
expand that
fucking
now.
pigs! The one time we need him to see his pigs! Chat,
Avoid
pray
that
with
witch.
me. Pray with me that he reads.
Okay,
Come
she hit
pray
you with
with us,
slowness.
Isaac.
That's fine. That's a-okay.
Please! I'm screaming into the void. Holy shit. I'm gonna go get my turtle some fuel. Yeah, it's run out. There we go. That should do you. Oh wait. Oh wait, he can fuel himself, can't he? That's a certain point, as long as he's finding coal. Have you read my ping yet? I'm in agony like FNAF. Yes, that's what I set you up for, you little fucking legend. Oh, but, hold on. Okay, I'll let you dig that out, actually. I'll just let you dig that out. But I want you to move down some, because diamonds would be nice. If you run into lava, what's gonna happen?
Okay, quarry's working again, this time on a bigger area.
You know
Just
what
leave
isn't
the water
working?
where it is.
Chat, help me out. Should I type in chat? No, he'll figure it out eventually. He'll figure it out. Let's see how long it takes him. Man, how long is 100 blocks? You are just going. Oh, we found some iron. I have to keep myself company because my friend is gone. My friend is deaf. He can't hear me.
Which is scrap metal, which we get from recycling
Please!
stuff. Okay.
Nah, I should last a while with that coal. Especially since he's getting some more. Let's see. I don't think he has got any more, he's just digging around it. I want to figure out what else these guys can do. I only know the digging. And sort of the crafting.
Let's overclock upgrade, so I need more cooling cells, which means I need more tin. Don't have enough tin, but I can make more easily enough.
Okay. You're going way more than 100 blocks. What are you... what? I mean, I appreciate it. You're putting the effort in, and I like that. Why doesn't ore have an EMC value? I'll see you later. I want more of my guys to do things, I just don't know what they're gonna do. He must be locked in to have not like realized what's happening by now. I'll just get some EMC from cobble. Somebody tell him. I'm dying here!
So I need an extractor, a recycler, which means I need a compressor.
Have we actually swapped nuclear power?
Glowstone dust is probably going to be the easiest part of that.
Did you dig this out yourself?
Electronic circuit means I need more rubber.
I could have. I know someone who could have dug this out for you.
I can stick that in the extractor.
What are you doing?
Hello. Yeah, you probably don't want to touch that cable, by the way. I think that should deal damage.
Oh wait, text chat in Minecraft exists.
Surprisingly. Okay.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh, should I use text chat? I fucking forgot that exists.
I'd probably recommend it. I can't hear you speaking. Are you saying stuff? You're lighting up on stream now. Are you saying stuff?
I've been saying stuff this entire time.
What the fuck's going on? Oh, and I thought you were just
You
like
tell me.
I thought you'd just shut up for once. No, sorry. I shouldn't say that.
No, this whole time I've been telling you to fix your mic.
What the hell's wrong with you? Hold on.
It's not me. It's you.
Okay, I can hear you now. For some reason, I just had to leave and rejoin. I don't know what Discord did there.
It's punishing you for using a headset mic.
It sounds better than my old, just on its own mic did, though. By a lot, too. So what were you saying that I was missing? Like, why were you dancing on the nuclear reactor?
Trying to get you to realize that you couldn't hear me.
Oh. And your solution was to go dance on top of a nuclear reactor?
I forgot until I was midway through dancing that Minecraft has a chat.
I should probably try to get us each a set of hazmat gear and, like, build a dedicated nuclear reactor space at some point, shouldn't I? Hmm. Okay, so rare earth extractor, regular extractor, machine block, electronic circuit. I can do those simply enough. So were you talking like the whole stream and I just couldn't hear you?
Yeah, I was wondering why you ignored me when I was talking about Andrew.
I'm so sorry. What were you saying about Andrew?
I was thinking, maybe he just doesn't give a shit and doesn't want me talking about Andrew. But I was just saying that while playing the game, I was simultaneously watching two people argue about Andrew in a different server.
I mean, it's good that people are arguing about him at least.
I don't know. Every single argument involving Andrew it quickly becomes the most obnoxious thing ever.
Look, I don't hate Andrew conceptually.
I do.
But shush, you.
I just fucking hate Andrew so much.
I just think that if Andrew is in the game continuity, everyone else is wrong, and Andrew is the name of the bite victim. I don't necessarily hate the idea of stitched line games, if only because, like, dude, they were meant to be. They're meant to be stories that tell us shit about the games.
Yeah, but like Andrew coming in and basically stealing the only thing we actually know about Golden Freddy is so shitty.
Oh yeah.
Tekkit.
Yes, that is the game we are playing.
How? Left.
I really should have picked a different name for our title, seeing as I've already accomplished that.
Just go
Like-
more nuclear.
I mean, I could just go more nuclear. That is true.
Just get Mr. Squiggle in.
I don't believe Mr. Squiggle's going to be much help with nuclear power.
He's a nuclear Zuzu, though.
He's not nuclear.
He is now.
It-
I only called him nuclear in reference to the nuclear frisk from last night.
Oh,
Yeah. And it may be true that he's the nuclear Zuzu, but
I don't know why
I don't trust him near my nuclear reactor. I barely trust you near my nuclear reactor because let's be real. It's
Sorry,
you.
my brain messed up and I thought we were talking about Andrew still.
I mean, I wouldn't trust for one I should not have killed near my nuclear reactor either, to be honest with you.
He's not!
In the context of the one timeline where Andrew actually exists, which is Stitchline, he is...
Yeah, in that timeline. But that timeline doesn't mean how anything.
my name in FNAF would be the one you may well have not killed.
Are you, Charlie, assuming... Right, are you assuming that
Yeah.
our game of Tekkit does not take place in the... in the Fazbear Frights timeline?
Well, I better not, I'm leaving.
I have bad news here.
Ridiculous? Absolutely ridiculous.
Visual Studio when Miss Fotheringill. Miss Fotheringill and Visual Studio.
Why is she Visual Studio now?
What?
Why is she Visual Studio now?
She's using it?
Oh, I thought she was Visual Studio when she was just like the embodiment of it having a panic attack.
No, that's her trying to use it. It's nice to know that you care about Visual Studio's current state, though.
Not really.
Wow.
I just found it funny.
Oh hey, that's another 2 diamonds. Nice.
Where'd they come from?
From the power flower, remember?
Wow, how's it doing that?
I feel like I explained this at the end of last stream. But if you actually do want an explanation,
Oh shit.
I can provide another one.
Oh.
So outside we have a weird box with some glowstone next to it, and like 2 of them are these weird glowstone furnace-y looking things. That is the power flower. Those glowstone furnace-y looking things take sunlight and convert it into EMC at a rate of 2 EMC per tick, or 2 EMC per second or something along those lines, which is not a lot, but because they do it constantly whenever the sun's up, that works out to a lot. But if we stick glowstone on top of those, that counts as sunlight, so it actually works out to like double a lot.
Hey there. Who are you?
You are my sunshine. My only sunshine.
Why are you singing?
Am I?
I'm talking to Charlie Sean, not you.
No, Sean was singing.
Were they?
No.
Good, because I couldn't hear them, so, like,
I think I might have
I'd
been.
hope.
No, you weren't. Well, at least not to us.
I was talking to Charlie specifically when I said that.
Okay.
Come on, please give me some rare earth.
I most definitely was singing because the moment I re-entered the bathroom, I just started singing the same song from where I left off, and I've already forgotten what that was. Hold on, let me re-enter the bathroom. Oh yeah, it was somewhat by Pitbull.
Okay!
Is there a fancy way of doing enchantments in this, or is it the same as vanilla?
That's a really good question, actually. I want to say there probably is a fancy way of doing enchantments. I do not know what that is off the top of my head. Fuck. Hey, do you mind? What? I can't.
Cool.
Right, do you mind taking that, and do you mind passing me and dirt, and passing me some stone transport pipes out of that chest, please? Those are fluid ones. Do we not have regular ones? I'm assuming we have regular ones. Hold on, I'll sneak my way out.
No.
We are out of regular transport pipes. Okay, I'll take the chest back then. Thank you. Stone. A lot of stone. Okay, redstone stick, redstone torch.
There were 8 diamonds under our house.
Were there?
Yeah.
Nice. So if that goes there, I run that along there. Filling that gap. Filling that gap. Put that there. Fill it with netherrack. Which I think should be marginally more efficient for this. Yes, it is. That's good. And then I can just sort of... Whoa. I should probably label this chest, shouldn't I? Do we have some spare signs lying around? Probably do. Apparently not. That's okay. Hey, our first bit of rare earth dust to make into a rare earth chunk, to make into scrap metal in a recycler, which, god damn it, I'm gonna have to make another one, aren't I? Are you just drinking the water as you go?
Yeah.
That's actually really good, thank you very much. Whoa. Whoa, okay, let's get us. Please do not go down that ladder too far. I am gonna block that off.
What?
What? I've blocked that off for safety reasons.
My son is down there.
Your what's down there?
My son is down there.
As in your child? Hold on, am I interpreting that statement right? There's no way I'm interpreting that statement right. Your child is down there.
Yeah.
Why is your child down near the nuclear reactor?
They found diamond.
Okay, well,
Your nuclear reactor is in the way of my child.
Okay, I've added a new, less hazardous way down. And I'm going to clearly label this as morning. So I am gonna need a few things now, annoyingly. I'm gonna need to get orange dye. Just need me to find some flowers. Fuck. Can I make it with like yellow and red or something? Maybe. Yes, I can.
That's how you make orange.
It is! Yes, as I have just learned.
You didn't know that's how you make orange?
I mean, I kind of knew that was how you make orange. I just didn't know if it worked like that in Minecraft over time or not.
How don't you know that?
Maybe I don't mess around with dye that much.
How boring.
Well, maybe I am. Okay, iron. Oh, and rubber.
What?
Are you okay?
This is, seems like there's a huge horde of zombies and the likes coming after me and my son.
Who was your son?
And one of them has a giant mace.
Do I need wool? I need wool. Or sufficient amounts of string, I guess. We have sufficient amounts of string.
Okay, here, have a carrot. There was more, wasn't there? There's cave spiders. Why is there cave spiders? God. Ooh. Oh, that's why I almost died.
What is...
I didn't put my armor back on.
Okay, empty cell, compressor. So I can make a compressed air cell to let me breathe better, I do believe. Okay, that was scary. I believe that should be the nuclear reactor functioning again, like, safely and such. We will have to see, however. Careful, or just go straight down. Yeah. That way up's blocked off again now. Just warning you.
You weren't very smart about this.
Maybe that's correct. That is correct, actually. But I do have a plan for how I am going to make things safer for everyone involved. Do you remember where I tested that big fuck-off explosive and we uncovered that weird dungeon thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna head over there and use that big fuck-off hole as the beginnings of where we can build a big fuck-off factory.
There were more diamonds.
Ooh, nice. Okay. So if I'm making this one corner of it, Right. Oh, you're basically right below where I am.
I'm not far from the house.
I just saw your name tag a bit ago. I can't see it anymore.
I didn't really run off.
Wait, are you underground?
Yeah?
Okay, cool. Because that's where I saw the name tag. Huh. I've just had an idea, and I don't think it's an idea I necessarily hate either. Completely quarrying out the area below where I want the factory to be, so I can just expand infinitely downwards without having to dig more.
Do that.
I've built sort of a basic size guide for where I want the factory to sort of roughly sit. I think I'm gonna go make us a second quarry for that, actually. I don't think that's a bad idea. Damn, Mossy Stone has some decent EMC value next to cobblestone and regular stone and the likes, because it's a full 9 EMC, whereas those are only really 1 each. So I need 8 gold. What's that? glass, and I need a couple of wool as well. Ah. Okay.
What have you done?
I do not know how that happened.
You've irradiated our house, haven't you?
Well, no, good news is the house is safe. The house itself is perfectly safe to live in still. So that's the good news.
Well, what have you done?
Bad news is we don't have a nuclear reactor in the basement anymore.
Did you make it blow up?
I put... okay. Charlotte. I put a metric shit ton of coolant in there.
Right. Well, clearly it wasn't enough.
Clearly not.
You're telling me not only did you install a nuclear reactor in our house, but you also didn't take care of it properly and it blew up.
Okay. I installed it under the house, not in the house. Firstly.
And in doing so, you blocked off the stairway.
Okay, yes. Now. The stairway actually seems to be alright now.
Well, yeah, because there's no more reactor.
Well, and also there's no more radiation from the reactor having just blown up. Somehow, already.
You've really gone full nuclear frisk.
Evidently, I am not a qualified nuclear engineer. Oh, sweet Jesus. bright side, it was a learning experience, I guess.
Yeah, learning what happens when a nuclear reactor blows up does still qualify as a learning experience.
And it turns out what happens when a nuclear reactor blows up is radiation sickness. For me, at least. Not for you. You don't get any.
Yeah, because I'm smart and I wasn't near the reactor that I don't trust.
Well, I need somewhere to put all these fuel rods, all these like uranium cells I'm not going to be using anymore. This seems like a safe idea. Let me know if anything funny starts happening to your crops, by the way.
You're lucky it hasn't been feeding time for the cows yet.
What does that mean?
It means we could have ended up with a cow with 6 legs. Or 2 eyes.
Don't cows normally have 2 eyes?
You would think that.
Don't we want our cows to have a normal number of eyes?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna kill you.
What for?
I've just seen the aftermath of what happened down there.
Okay, yes.
This
It's a
floor just barely survived that. If this floor was gone...
Yes, if the floor with all my machinery in was gone, I would have been quite upset.
If those were just a few blocks closer to each other, everything would be destroyed.
Well, aren't you lucky I buried it so deep?
More like, aren't you lucky you buried it so deep?
Aren't we lucky, then? Is that better? Okay. I will look into a different form of generator that's less likely to go wrong. Do you have any tin ore by any chance?
No, everything I had I've already put away.
There is some in there, very nice. Okay, I need some glass in the generator. Glass. Redstone. I want more tin. Redstone. And wires, and I want a furnace too.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
And I'm burying myself underground so I'm safe from you.
I'm not gonna hurt you, don't worry. Look,
Maybe not intentionally.
what I'm working on now is completely safe, okay? I'm gonna grab some bronze to make a wrench while I figure out how this works. Geothermal generator, I see two. Fluid distributor. Okay. Pump. Pipe. Build, craft, pipe, lava from nether. So I want some obsidian and ender tank. So I want a cauldron, some blaze, some ender pearls. Okay, cauldron. I can make two of really easily. Twenty of that'll do. Ender pearls. 1, 2. Wool. 1, 2. Okay. Let's make ender tanks. I want pumps. Regular tanks, iron gear, iron ingots. Bucket. Redstone. Then I want some regular stone. To make a stone gear. Then an iron gear. Then a pump. Right, I need a regular bucket pump. Come on, this is gonna take ages to break. Okay, and flint and steel. Okay. Nothing's blown up in my face just yet, which is good. I'm gonna do a bit of this coal. Go down here. I can dump most of that back in there. Okay. Not quite what I want to be happening here. Actually, rather annoying that that is what happened. what's happening. But if I just go in and out, it'll fix itself. Right? It should do at least. It better do. I'm gonna be annoyed if it doesn't. Okay, have to manually walk home. That'll be fine. I am fine with that. Yes, I am. That is correct. Oh. That's good. That's very good, even. So that one's now providing an output. And as long as I'm able to keep that chunk loaded, it should be providing an input. So... what am I looking for? It's some sort of anchor thing, isn't it? I think a dimensional... chunk. Okay. A world spike is what we are after. That makes sense. So next step, get a world spike to keep that chunk loaded. Or I should probably check, see if pumps keep the junk around them loaded. Do buildcraft pumps keep chunks loaded. Okay, quarry affects chunk loading, rest of them don't. That is unfortunate, but I can just make a world spike for that. Okay, I have 3 more diamonds, nice. Which is going to be useful for making a world spike, because I need 2 of them. An ender pearl. Some obsidian. And was gold for last part? Gold was the last part. Hello!
You weren't making stuff up about General Chungus?
No!
I was wondering why you said that.
But you're not already familiar with General Chungus?
I actually wasn't.
I'm sorry you had to find out that way then. I am working on some fun stuff for us at the moment. Like infinite geothermal energy, courtesy of a little nether base setup. Oh fuck, the world spike needs fuel. It might be easier to just set up a fucking quarry next to it and get the chunk loaded that way. I need ender powder. How the fuck do I get that? Macerating ender pearls. That's not really viable, is it?
We need more ender pearls. Uh-oh. Rev up those fryers.
Could I build us a vanilla chunk loader, maybe? I could do, but that would be expensive and complex, and we'd need we'd need a dedicated nether portal set up for it, I do believe. I could... Huh. We could repurpose the power flower for making ender pearls, actually.
Yeah.
Because you've seen how quickly that thing's making diamonds, even with only 2 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we put ender pearls in, it would be making 8 times as many ender pearls as it does diamonds. And that is a decent chunk of ender pearls. I think if we are using the geothermal, it will have to be in conjunction with other power sources. Right, macerating ender pearls time, I guess. Something that is quite good is that since we're not doing nuclear anymore, because that went horribly wrong, we don't need to hold on to uranium. We can just get rid of it all into the condenser.
I feel old because now when most people see the word Chungus, they think of the fallen Chungus. For some
Yeah.
reason.
Whereas us older folks think of big chungus. I still cannot accept that the Minecraft movie... Sorry, I still cannot accept that a Minecraft movie is a real thing they are doing. Because it's not the Minecraft movie, that would be having a bit too much confidence in it, wouldn't it? I also can't get over the fact it's called a Minecraft movie, if that wasn't obvious. It is sad how little faith they have in this thing already.
Mine up those diamonds.
I am sorry, geothermal generator. Are you not making energy? You should be. Okay. Wrench. You. Rake.
What did you just call me?
Am I gonna have to, like, specifically put you up there and, like, actually pipe it out? Because I will if you're gonna fucking make me, but I don't wanna.
Ooh.
Okay, okay, that is a good sign. That is a very good sign.
I don't understand people who complain about new Minecraft. Every time I play an older version of Minecraft, it makes me want to play a newer version of Minecraft that has the new stuff instead.
I get that. I do kind of get that. Like,
I'm like, what do you mean there's no dripstone caves or there's no deep dark? What am I supposed to do?
even as someone who, like, you know me, I prefer the older versions, right?
Yeah.
I prefer the older versions because I play a lot of modded Minecraft, and that's why.
I don't understand the elitism around it.
If I was not playing modded Minecraft as much as I do, I would prefer the newer versions by a landslide, because it's just more content, and that's always a good thing in a game.
I think mods should use the newer versions.
Well, I think part of the reason they don't is because they build up and they find a version that's particularly good for it, and they build up all sort of their infrastructure around that.
Yeah.
So, like, it's, I imagine, a lot easier to mod one of the older versions where all the, like, libraries and such already exist for it than it is to mod a newer version where you'd have to do all that from scratch yourself. And it's better for compatibility too, to stick with older versions, because obviously then you don't have to worry about other mods not updating to be compatible with it.
Yeah. But it makes me miss the Warden. Even though I've only encountered one in survival mode once. Plus, I want to have the Wandering Warden mod in a mod pack, because that would be... That's still such a good idea to me. Not bad.
Now, are you gonna actually generate power, please? Geothermal power thing? Please? Oh right, yeah, heat. That's the problem.
It's a geothermal generator.
I'm talking about the heat of the Stirling engines powering for pumping whenever, not the
Oh.
actual generator
Well,
itself.
so what are we gonna do about the giant hole?
Well, it gives us room to expand downwards, I suppose. Otherwise, it's really up to you. What you want to do with a giant hole?
I don't know.
Because, like, obviously I might expand down into a giant hole if I need to for anything.
I'm just gonna convert a bunch of things into ender pearl.
But
Now we have a lot. A very lot.
yeah. The good news is... Wow, that's a lot.
More than I know what to do with.
The good news is ender pearls as fuel for the thing can last quite a while. What I don't
For what
fucking
thing?
get
Where are all our diamonds going? Oh.
is why this seemingly isn't generating shit. Are you good? It goes up to 32 EU per tick if it has stored EU.
A lot of lava. Oh. Small enemy spider. Remind me to check.
But
Have to
geothermal
implement-
generators should be generating power right now. I don't know why it's not.
I have to implement something in my game tomorrow that I have no idea how to do.
What is it?
This is gonna be fun. It's like a special move, let's call it.
Ooh, sounds...
And I have no idea how it's gonna work. The rest of it was simple, but this one's gonna be not fun. I'm not finding anything
Okay.
online about it.
You should be generating power. Why aren't you generating fucking power? You are full.
You are fool. That's almost like what December says to someone in an argument.
And when December realizes she's wrong, what does she say, Ben?
My sorry. My fool.
Bang on, correct.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Something exceptionally annoying is for...
Where is this?
Oh, where is what?
Oh, what is this? What? Oh, a fortress.
Yeah.
How
This
excellent.
is just the same place our last portal came out, annoyingly.
Oh well.
Because what that
That's
means...
because it's not far away enough from
Well,
the
yeah.
other one.
I have broke our previous portals, but instead of letting me out through our portal in the basement, it sort of tries to keep me trapped going out the previous portal. So it's not a fun time.
Oh. Oh, well. I forgot I have anti-wither skeleton maneuvers. This is more like an anti-everything maneuver. Am I on fire? What the hell's going on? This is bugging out.
Okay. When the blue markers are on top, it will accept liquids but not output them.
Oh, fuck.
When the orange is on top, it will not accept liquids but can output it into any waterproof pipes or liquid duct without the needs for pumping. So for
My wither
this
skeleton
one,
maneuvers are gone.
I want blue on top. Well, good luck with that.
I might not want to stay here no more until I can get another.
I'm assuming that's your jetpack having run out of fuel or something.
No. I tried to use a boat on a blaze. It turns out that it burns.
Ah.
So now my boat is gone. Which means that wither skeletons aren't, like, immediately no longer a threat.
Yeah, that makes
Same
sense.
goes for every other mob in the game.
That makes sense to me. That would be your anti-wither skeleton maneuver.
Well, it's my anti-piglin brute maneuver.
It's the anti-everything maneuver, really. Like everything except the
That's-
Ender Dragon, Blazes,
Yeah, that's
the
what I
Wither,
said.
it works on.
Yeah. It's not been the best against piglin brutes because there's always more than I anticipate and they ambush me, and I die anyway, and lose everything.
My anti-piglin maneuver is just to trap them in a little hole in the ground. For all piglins. All of them.
Well, it's kind of more difficult to do that than it is to boat them.
True.
Especially when it's a brute, and you don't know where exactly he is, or where he's going to come from.
Craft, geothermal, generator...
Well, yeah, like, this never
No.
stinks. Why can't we do 1.16 Tekkit? How long has that cactus been floating?
Ah, that might be my problem with generating power as
Floating
efficiently.
cactus?
No, not floating cactus. Cables that I'm using. Copper is not the most efficient ever, unfortunately.
Hmm.
So I'm going to try replacing all the copper cables we've got with gold.
Okay. Oh.
Well, hopefully it'll solve a problem at least. I don't know if it'll necessarily solve this problem.
Oh, wait. How long has my boat been in my inventory?
I thought you'd lost your boat.
Me too. I guess it didn't burn. What the hell? I'm
Maybe it
confused.
just broke.
I went back to the nether for no reason. I mean, I went out of the nether for no reason. Time to go back.
Do you mind checking on our pumps, seeing how they are doing in the nether? Or our pump, singular?
What am I supposed to be looking at?
Just like fiddle with the pump a bit, click on the little switchy thing on it, make sure it's actually pumping. Just a couple of times. The blue one should be facing up.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, I might be, my description might be more confusing than it is helpful. Okay, yeah.
Are these pumps supposed to be moving?
So, you might have to break the redstone torch and replace it.
Oh yeah, there we go.
It's annoying as hell, I don't know why it's acting like that, but it is, and I hate it.
Someone wants to fight. Where'd you come from? Oh. Who in the world is firing at me now? Oh.
It might end up being an idea to, like, build a redstone clock or something in the nether so it's constantly alternating whether it's getting power or not.
Rods obtained. I need more. Good lord. Hello.
I'm gonna quickly pop by our spot to make some chests real quick. That's a nice amount of chests. And I'll convert these into some more valuable shit to stick back in there. Generators, our... Yeah. Gravel, dirt, and cobble are the main three concerns here as far as junk items go. Okay, so end chest. Diamond pipe with that, and going into the black, I want gravel, dirt, cobble. If I stick that in, yes, it's being taken out. Good. Now we want cobblestone transport pipes going along there. And everything else can get pumped in here. Right, Stirling engine, redstone there, coal in there. But I should be starting to build it up. Excellent. What I might do actually is add a little bit extra so that fuel goes that way. And that's a quarry set up at where will eventually be our big fuck-off factory. No clue what we're going to make yet. It'll probably end up being sort of the basis for our space program, honestly. If we end up trying to go to space, that is. Oh! Yep! Okay, that's working now. Seemingly. Which is good. Oh, I see you've gone ahead and upgraded a lot of our chests. Or a couple of our chests at least. Which is good, gives us a lot of extra space to work with for stuff. I have a ping. I will go ahead and check what that is. I am hoping it's not who I think it is, because seriously. It is precisely who I expected it to be. thinking this quarry could benefit from a bit more power. Gonna go see if I can't steal an unused engine from over at the oil, seeing as we're not using that as much at the moment. Oh, since we talked a bit about Andrew earlier, do you want to hear some of the stuff I've been struggling with lately, FNAF lore-wise? Making the DCI make sense. At all, really. And figuring out what on earth that Foxy Go 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 minigame's meant to be showing us.
Well, it's showing us the fact that children died at Freddy's.
Yes,
And
but
that's about as deep as it goes.
everything else is also showing us that, you know? It just feels kind of unnecessary.
Yeah, but this was in the infancy of the franchise, so I think the main point of the minigame is to be a 1-2-3 punch sort of thing.
But isn't there like... I mean, I get that why the minigame is the way it is, right? But
I don't think Scott had anything else to, like,
there's
show.
already like 3 other minigames in the same game showing us that kids were murdered at Freddy's.
Yeah, but the kids died at Freddy's is about as much of the story as there was back then, so what else was gonna happen? I guess if you really want to interpret it, Foxy saw the kids die. But, like, I don't think he did.
I don't think he did, which is also part of why it confuses me so much. Because, like, is it meant to be the MCI or the DCI? Because, like, even back then, we already had the multiple incidences of murdered children. Like, we had the puppet being killed separately from the rest, for instance. And we knew there was already dead kids, like, sort of prior to FNAF 2 happening. So, like, we already had the MCI and DCI distinction, kinda. You know what I mean?
Not really, no.
I think the only real new details we've received on any of the dead children incidents since FNAF 2, like DCI, MCI. I can't say like dead children incidents because that's like its own incidents with dead children's incident. The only real new information we've received on DCI/MCI since FNAF 2, like at all, is a potential death order. And for like the kids, and then confirmation that it was actually William Afton that did it. And that's just kind of a bit disappointing, because that's like so little. I'm also not really sure I entirely get what the hell security puppet's up to.
It's just a security puppet.
Okay, but what is its purpose? Like, is it meant to be? Is it there to like protect Charlie from the animatronics?
It's just there to watch out for Charlie while Henry's busy. Make sure she
Yeah.
doesn't wander off or something.
Well, thing is, if it's there to keep her safe, shouldn't it be focused more on keeping her away from the animatronics rather than inside the pizzeria?
Well, no, because if she's in the pizzeria, Henry knows where she's at.
I mean, yeah, but she's also stuck in there with the robots that already have murdered a child, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't the robot's fault.
Okay, that's true. That's fair. It was not the robot's fault. What else has been confusing me lately? I'm confused by lots of things, as you can tell. Okay. So, why the fuck did William kill the fun? No, why did William build the fun times? He didn't kill them. No, they kind of killed themselves and became Ennard. Why did he build the fun times? Because here's the thing: he built them to murder children, right? Like, that much is very obvious from the game. But he built them to murder children, and that was like his first attempt at child murder. That was the first thing he decided he wanted to do. To kill those damn kids. Was build robots to do it for him. And I'm not sure how I feel about that particularly. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So yeah, those have been my thoughts lately. A lot of confusion in general surrounding William's actions, actually.
Yeah, 10 seconds. That's why every single and fan interpretation is completely different.
Seriously, why the fuck were the fun times his, like, first thought when it comes to child murder? Not like, oh, I should just do like I did last time and just, like, kill them with my hands, like a man. But rather, like, yes, what I should do is I should fucking build a robot to kidnap them. Like, this is...
He's a mad scientist.
But, okay, yeah, but he wants to kidnap them so he can experiment on them for Remnant because he's observed the animatronics being possessed, right?
Yeah.
Except he can't have yet, because he has to have built the fun times for circus babies, obviously. I think we agree on that. Which was meant to open with a spring lock suit, so it has to have been before them being retired, meaning before the MCI, meaning before he could have possibly knew about the robots being haunted.
And what about Charlie? Or what about Boxy Boo?
Okay. Charlie's confusing and weird for me as well. I don't know what order she died in necessarily anymore.
She dies first.
First is in before bite victim?
No.
Because that's
She
what
dies before any of William's other victims.
Because that's what I'm looking at the moment as far as her
No.
death. Well, there already exists the rumour during the FNAF 4 minigames of the robots being haunted.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like standard with a place that has weird looking robots, though.
I mean, it could just be that. It could just be that, but we do have confirmation from Scott from when the game released that like everything in those minigames is intentional.
Yeah, and the intention back then was for it all to be a dream.
Was he?
I'm fairly certain dream theory was the thing and was like actually supposed to be what FNAF 4 was.
As far as the actual stuff in the games goes, it looks a lot like dream theory was the intention, doesn't it? I definitely agree on that. I am not going to argue that it certainly does look that way, right? Because it does, and I don't know what Scott was on when he was making those games, but it looks a lot like it's meant to be dream theory, right?
Yeah.
But looking back at a lot of his comments at the time, he seems to have thought at the time FNAF 4 came out that dream theory was a stupid idea too.
Maybe.
Which is what has me thinking, like, was that the intention? Because it looks that way, but he's certainly not acting like it was at sort of the time. Is that...
I don't know.
Have you planted any melons in that patch of plants?
I've never had melon seeds.
I've got some melon seeds right now, so I'm going to plant some.
Okay, plant them around the border.
Yes. I'll just stick some out there. And... now I gotta wait for those to grow, because I want some melons.
I mean, surely if the creepy puppet was acting up, then the rumours would be about the creepy puppet being creepy.
Well, the rumours would be about the creepy puppet, but should the... timeline-wise, should the puppet even exist there? Because, okay, if that line is in the game, and Scott has confirmed that the lines they put in the game were deliberately, like, trying to tell part of the story, so it can't just be an Easter egg.
The story is that there's rumours that make Crying Child scared.
But we know the place is actually also haunted, right?
In FNAF 4? How do we know that?
Well, no, we know that, like, actual haunted animatronics exist. And, like,
yeah.
What? Okay, and we kind of agree, generally speaking, that Psychic Friend Fredbear's William, right?
Sorta.
He's got the Fredbear plush.
A lot of people don't, but...
He's got the Fredbear plush with the walkie-talkie. There's Fredbears everywhere. It looks like it's probably William, like, talking to him, keeping an eye on him. And we see in Sister Location he's got surveillance of basically everywhere Crying Child goes in those mini-games, right?
Yeah.
So it looks an awful lot like that is William. What the fuck is William on about with Remember What You Saw as well? Then. Because if it's just the Crying Child, like if it was just the Crying Child's imaginary friend, then maybe the Crying Child like saw something that they misunderstood, right? Because what's seen in the shadows is easily misunderstood in the mind of a child and whatnot.
Well, maybe he went like, "Oh, daddy, daddy," and then William knows that, so he decides instead of being a good dad, he wants to traumatize his kid for whatever reason.
Mate, sure. I don't know. I'm confused about lots of because I don't think any explanation for what's going on with the FNAF 4 between Night Mini Games and Psychic Friend Fredbear makes sense at all. Especially going down the route of it being William, because that suggests that the crying child actually might have maybe seen something for real. And for whatever reason, William's like, no, don't do that. That's bad. Remember what you saw. Which I have zero fucking clue how to interpret most of this at this point.
Maybe he's just doing it to keep his son away from, like, out of his way while he's working. I don't know.
Oh, it seems the kid's scared of the animatronics.
Yeah, and William works with the animatronics, so he's like, if he's scared of them, then he's not going to go near them, and he's not going to go near me, and I don't have to put up with him.
Okay, but why bring your kid to work every bloody day then?
Because otherwise, child services would be called on him.
He has a teenage son who can babysit.
And what a good job he does.
Okay, yeah, so that's another question. Why does William let Michael babysit? Clearly that's not a good idea.
Well, because he doesn't give a fuck. He quite simply does not care.
And where the fuck does Mac? Because okay, I get like the toy animatronics are based off the old toy designs, right? And logically, that includes Mangle, right?
Yeah.
Logically, it has to.
This
But
is
we
why
know-
most fan games just make Mangle their own separate character.
But we know from FNAF World that unmangled Mangle is like the character is Funtime Foxy,
For some reason, yeah.
which is the same character from Circus Babies Entertainment and Rental / Circus Babies Pizza World.
Kind
Which
of.
means for a toy of Funtime Foxy to exist, the character has to have been around, which means the Funtimes already have to have been around.
What if
how
Funtime Foxy the
fuck
toy
does that
predates
happen?
the character?
I mean, maybe.
And then William's like, if you like this toy, then come Circus Babies.
Because, like, if
Because Funtime Foxy in FNAF World is not Funtime Foxy in Sister Location. Those two are separate.
Yes. Though it could be a situation similar to how a lot of the Foxy animatronics are, where like the Funtime Foxy of FNAF World and the Funtime Foxy of Circus Babies are meant to be the same character in universe, they're just different animatronics for them. Kind of like how, from an in-universe perspective, Toy Freddy to like a customer
Yeah.
isn't Toy Freddy, they're just Freddy Fazbear. It's the same character. You know what I mean?
I don't understand what Funtime Toy Foxy is meant to be anyways, because they are so drastically different, even compared to Bonnie and Toy Bonnie.
Well, my assumption is Bonnie, Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, those are obviously all meant to be the same characters as the original four from an in-universe
Yes,
perspective.
so then why throw Foxy out and then put him back in the next location?
Yeah, why have Foxy have their... Well, why were Fred... I mean, obviously they are connected company-wise, right? So that kind of explains why Freddy and Foxy both appear at Circus Babies in the Funtime forms, right?
Yeah. Why do they even have the Funtime moniker on them?
Well, I think it's an internal thing.
Outside of universe, it makes sense to give them those monikers, obviously, because there's so many of them. Like, but in universe,
Okay,
in universe, Funtime Freddy being just a guy that exists.
Okay, here's my in-universe explanation for it, right? Funtime Freddy being the name, or Funtime Foxy being the name, is like an internal thing for the company.
But it can't. But like, don't like the books. Like, I don't know.
Sorry.
I'm sure Count the Ways calls him Funtime Freddy, and there's no way. Like, I don't know.
I don't remember if Count the Ways actually name him Funtime Freddy. If it does, it'll probably be him identifying himself as that, right? Because, like, she has no clue what it is
Yeah, so he's
until
just...
she gets in it.
But he's also very distinctly just not Freddy. He's a way different character.
It could be that that one is possessed by something. And that's the explanation. Because, like, I think that would kind of explain why it acts so different to Freddy. It's just possessed. And FNAF lore is confusing as hell. But no, my thoughts are kind of like the toy moniker for the toy animatronics. The Funtime one's an internal thing. But if Mangle is based off the Funtime Foxy character, which originates at Circus Baby's Pizza World, we already know Circus Baby's Pizza World has to have opened pre-1985, so pre-FNAF 2. So that kind of works fair, right? Because it has a spring-lock suit. But if the toys are based off the character, even if it's like Chica predates the toys of Chica being made, right? For example, if we assume the character of Funtime Foxy predates the toys of Funtime Foxy, that means Circus Babies predates the FNAF 4 Between Night minigames in 1983, which means William Afton was already building robots to murder children before any of his kids were dead. And Elizabeth is the first to die, which makes no sense to me whatsoever.
No, I swear the toys are only the F a Dream Theory. I fucking swear.
I would agree with you if it weren't for statements Scott made at the time about Dream Theory being stupid and like making fun of it along with everyone else.
I'm gonna need the receipts on that one.
I can go ahead and grab them. It's from when MatPat first sort of put out the Dream Theory, and obviously everyone was making fun of him for it, right?
Well, maybe Scott was like, ah, ha ha ha, yeah, this is so stupid, right, guys?
But like, okay, I actually have an argument against it being. I actually have an argument against Dream Theory being canon that comes from a more recent Scott statement as well, because it's the explanation of what the one retcon he made was, right?
Oh, he's fucking lying about one retcon.
Okay, no, he's lying about one, but like, it's not necessarily a case of stuff he's changed as the game goes on, as far as what his intention is, but like stuff he has actually got rid of, right? Like stuff that was meant to be in the story that he 100% removed, is the way I'm interpreting that, right? His one actual retcon is something that he says no one noticed got changed. I think it's safe to say everyone's fucking noticed that Dream Theory's not canon. So that's another point in favour of Dream Theory never having been canon in the first place. Which is so... It's so confusing. The retcon is possibly the new most confusing issue about FNAF. I think it was William's conviction from FNAF 1. Most likely.
Yeah, but if nobody's noticed that that was retconned and people are still theorizing about it, then that's a problem. Not haha, I pat yourself on the back, Scott, no one realized.
People have noticed William wasn't convicted, obviously. Because, I mean, come on, he comes back in 1987 to murder more children.
Yeah.
That can't still be canon. Otherwise, the dead children's incident would have never have happened, right? So that, like, yeah, people noticed William wasn't convicted. But I think the leading theory on that regard is Henry got convicted in his stead. Which I don't necessarily like. We already have a perfectly good reason for Henry to be out of the picture for most of the story. And that's the fact he's just lost a kid. He's not really going to be involved in the company with, you know, the person he thinks killed her, you know? Like, that's a perfectly good explanation for him being out of the picture. I don't think he needs to have been arrested in William's place. I'm thinking currently that Henry probably just quit the company entirely after his kid died. But yeah. That's what I think retcon is, at least. And it was a pretty bloody early retcon. Like, I'm shocked no one noticed it early on, seeing as it's something which is stated in FNAF 1 and then was retconned by FNAF 2. And then was confirmed more by, like, FNAF 3 and Sister Location. Not Sister Location, Silver Eyes. And all that shit. Back when Silver Eyes was still meant to be, like, giving us answers to the story. Because, like, Silver Eyes straight up tells us, yeah, everyone kind of thought it was Henry. Chief of Police pushed to hold off on arresting him, though, you know, because he thought it was William. And it turns out we're now, like, 99% sure it was William, but we could never really prove it, so we weren't able to charge him. And you don't get much more explicit than, like, that being stated outright, you know what I mean? Although I'll probably get crucified for using the books as evidence of stuff, won't I? What do you think about using the books as, like, evidence to support stuff? Like the novel trilogy and the like?
You can do it.
Yeah.
Like, I think it works as long as you're not trying to say that they are just straight up canon.
Oh yeah,
because that was never the intent.
Obviously the exact events of the novel trilogy.
Unless it's Tales, I guess. But
never
God
happened.
knows.
Like, the intent with Tales was allegedly for them to just straight up be canon. Now, at least with Tales, a lot of the stories are minor stuff that don't really affect the FNAF lore that much.
Yeah.
Like, sure, the Mimic affects it a lot. But, like, the Mimic is also the sort of main overarching story of those books. I think that's allowed to have a bit more of an effect, right? But I like with Tales that a lot of the books don't really try to change much about the lore, it's just adding little things. And anything that doesn't fit in with the in-game Pizzaplex is very easily explained away by there being multiple Pizzaplexes. God, there are so many fucking ways you can make a mundane potion now. like 100 different pages of brewing shit. Still only one way to make the awkward potion. But yeah, I get that. How many ways can you make a mundane potion? What, only 12 ways? Well, I guess that makes sense because it's every potion ingredient, pretty much. Rubber wood. Okay. 2 planks. You okay?
I just saw something really fucking funny. That's all. I'm gonna post it in the FNAF channel.
I will check that in a sec.
Because you're probably gonna want to see it.
Oh god, that's either good or bad. That's either like really good or really bad. And I'm kind of scared. You know what I kind of want to do in this world? Since we have some mods that are kind of suited for it. I want to build a tavern. You know how we built like a tavern in one of our Terraria worlds?
Yeah.
I want to build a tavern on this one too at some point. Right, okay. I will check the FNAF channel now. FNAF. Yes. Yes, they are. That's my new headcanon.
Are these Edwin missing posters? Are these Edwin missing posters?
I mean, they're posters of a I could buy them being missing person posters. I don't think they're necessarily relevant to the story at all.
That would be the funniest thing to like go back and go, oh wait, actually, this was this the whole time. Because like it fits in with the Mimic's whole thing of like rewriting the story that already exists to insert himself in.
Okay, I think that's a wee bit unfair on the Mimic. Because
but that's why everybody fucking hated him at first.
For the most part, they've not actually done that. Like, I don't think the Mimic's been inserted anywhere that there was, like, in anyone else's place anywhere. Like, unless you want to argue they've been inserted in, like, Glitchtrap's place. But, no. No. They haven't. That is me doing things wrong, unsurprisingly. This is how I should really be doing it. filling up some water cells. Okay. And that is enough water cells. Yeah. I'm still not exactly clear on why this is being this way. Now I need to make some stone mugs. Okay, that's simple enough. Okay. And now if I've done this right... Soup! Dragon blood. Nice. Which I... technically believe I left it fermenting a long time. Oh, it gives me mining fatigue. Okay. So it is just debuffs. I wonder if I make it right, I can get buffs from it, maybe. Can I make coffee? I can make coffee. How do I get coffee? I need coffee beans. Okay. Coffee crop seed from a crop cultivator. Okay. I might have a look at making coffee next stream. For now, though, we've been going for just over 3 hours. I think I'm going to call the stream here. You know, I think this stream went well. I think I did a really good job getting us nuclear power, and everything went 100% according to plan, and definitely did not blow up in my face.
I'd almost forgotten the nuclear accident.
So I am happy about that. At the very least, it is a learning experience, and I will try not to repeat it again in future. But yes. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, don't. Yes, I'm begging for likes now. Apparently that's meta, I guess. Also, subscribe if you want to see more, I guess. I think that's a thing I'm also meant to add. But yeah. I'll see you Sunday. Might be more of this. Monday might be more Project Wingman if I end up streaming. If I don't end up doing either of those things, I might stream like some Pokemon or some old like PS2 games or something. I don't know. I might, once we've decided we're done with Tekkit for whatever reason, look at setting up a Cobblemon server for us, see how much has been updated to that. But yes,